What's going on, MP?
Man, I've been brainstorming, like, how can I take my brand to the next level? I've heard the fans, right? You like to see me dunk on people, so I've been doing that. We've sold posters, we've made t-shirts, we've got a billboard. So the question is, what's next?
What about a mural? Like the Witness mural in Cleveland.
Yeah, I remember that. That was like huge, right?
Bro, it was 10 stories tall, so every time you went downtown.
Dad, I'm messing with that. Yeah. Can you get Austin on the phone and see if he can make this happen?
Of course. I'm sure it won't be an issue, though. But are you going to use the dunk from tonight, or?
100. I want the fans to feel like they're a part of making something big, like they're part of history, my history, you know?
Love it. All right, should be a fun game then.
Yes.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Amen Thompson and the Houston Rockets. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Vucevic at the pivot with Williams at the 4. MP out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Washington in at the 3 slot. And for the Bucks, Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Collins is out there with Jackson, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3. Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms. The stage is set for us.
Yeah, we saw some teams make some moves to get better as we come up on the All-Star break. It'll be interesting to see how those new additions mesh.
Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Williams can't get it to go. Collins the pass to Giannis. The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Jackson, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Here's Chicago. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Now, here's Portis. Following the miss by MP. Vucevic with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Giddey. His last outing, he had 8 points. And MP throws it down. Greg, how about MP? Reaching 10,000 points at the youngest age ever.
Besting LeBron's old record. And MP is on a historic pace. I can't wait to see what that total ends up being.
Here's Rollins. 8 points his last outing. Here's Dosunmu. His 3-pointer's off the mark. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Giddey the pass to MP. And here is Williams. And Vucevic kicks to Washington. Vucevic setting the pick for MP. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Williams. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Giddey the pass to MP. Nice shot from the wing. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, you talk about a player displaying complete dominance on the floor. This is it. And it seemed like he could do no wrong as he was a factor in really every facet of the game. A truly remarkable performance.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Williams.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0-4 here, still looking for their first make. And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Phoenix. Pass to Portis. Shoots over Vucevic. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Portis.
He tried to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Portis a screen on Williams. Bounce pass onto Antetokounmpo. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
RJ, you and I talk to people around the league, and there's a lot of chatter about Ayo Dosunmu.
Yeah, you can't deny Ayo's speed and shooting ability. And as he's progressed, he's become much better at reading defenses.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Basket good.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Bucks trail by 6. Inside. And Portis throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Outside Jordan. Back to Giddey. Portis brings the double team. MP deciding where to go with it. And slam dunk by Jordan.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Outside Portis. Pass to Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Chicago grabs the miss. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points and managed to snag 20 rebounds. A tremendous night for him. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Jackson. Good defense by MP. Chicago leading by 7. Six for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Giannis high post. He's against Williams, and it's Giannis missing. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Vucevic's screen on Rollins. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Looking like an old hand out there. MP working the two-man game to perfection.
Milwaukee with the ball. They trail by 11. Bounce pass onto Kumbo. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Giddey.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Fader on the way. A nice shot by Jordan. MP's got 16.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Rollins the pass to Dosunmu. Portis inside the three-point line. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
A different look for Milwaukee. Trent's checked in for Jackson. And Brandon Boston subbed in for Rollins. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Patrick Williams. Beasley's checked in for Washington. And it's wide in for Josh Giddey.
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
Trent with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And Beasley has the ball here for Chicago. 11-point game. Here's MP. And then slammed in by Jordan.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Austin the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Portis. Count it. 8 points for him.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Pass to MP. There's the drive, and it's Jordan slamming it down.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Here's Giannis. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. And that one, good. Giannis has got his second basket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Smith with a screen on Trent. The drive by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Back to Giannis. Good work defensively by Smith.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop them getting in the lane like that.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Boston. His last outing, 16 points for him. 5 to shoot, and he jams it with authority.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's White. Nothing on the board. In the corner, Smith with it. No good on the triple.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Giannis against Smith. Now Giannis, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. And the rejection by MP. And So it's the Chicago Bulls looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome. From Milwaukee, Giannis, he's checked in for Smith. Jackson comes in for Prince. And Rollins subbed in for Brandon Boston. And a change for the Bulls. MP's checked in for Smith. And the Bulls making a change also. Smith is checked in. Now here's Jordan. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. So for Chicago right now, Josh Giddey is out there with MP. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's White in at the 3, the small forward. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. MP is number 1.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
The Bulls leading by 20. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
White, wide open, he fired. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game. Rollins against Giddey. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trent outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the middle, here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Giannis. He's got 6. Trent finds Giannis. To the left wing, launches it. The shot by Sims, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here is Giddey. Still scoreless. With the fadeaway. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Right the pass to Giddey. Jordan against Jackson. The fadeaway. Sims with the rebound.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him out.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. He takes it in. It doesn't go in. He's 3 for 9 now and frustrated. A top 10 pick in 2020, Jalen Smith, Richard, played for 3 teams before his 25th birthday. He's seen a lot.
Yeah, that's such a challenge for a young player. I moved around a bit, but it was later in my career. Give Jalen credit. Despite the changes, he is still developing well.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Dosunmu comes in for Gary Trent. The Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Jalen Smith. And Washington subbed in for Kobe White. Now, here is Jordan. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Here's Washington. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Washington's got 5 now.
You can count on Vucevic to make a few clever handoffs. He sees what's happening at all times.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's MP after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Here's Giddey. Pass to Washington. Now, here's MP. And MP throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
So it's the Bucks now after the Bulls pick up 2. Outside for Jackson. Giddey against Rollins. 3-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Now, here's Portis. 10 points for him. Here's Rollins. Now, here's Dosunmu. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Williams kicks to Giddey. Jordan dishes to Vucevic. Back to MP. Pass to Giddey. Down low. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Washington. Now Vucevic. At 3 off the mark. 1:57 left in the first half. Here's Dosunmu. To halt the run. A rebound by Washington.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the paint. Here's Dosunmu. Rebound by the Bulls. To the inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
1:03 left here in the second. Giannis against Williams. Outside Jackson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Kobe White, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. The free throw drops for Jackson. Chicago's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. MP against Jackson. The drive by Jordan. And MP throws it down hard.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
35 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Rollins. He has yet to score. It's Portis atop the key. Shoots over Vucevic. Portis can't get it to go. Chicago's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Puts up a deep three, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The Bucks shooting struggles apparent, 37% from the field. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Jackson is out there with Rollins. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Banked in off the glass. Giddey's got his second basket of the night.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
From 11 feet away, will not go. This is off the front iron. Chicago's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Jordan outside. Down low, Vucevic. Great D that time from Portis. And the Bucks with possession. Giannis outside. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Rollins. Hasn't made one yet. 5 on the clock. Dosunmu with it. Now guarded by Vucevic.
Look, he's a mix of long arms and strength. Vuce is able to disrupt just about any play.
Jordan against Jackson. Fade away. And yes, it's good. MP's got 45 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Williams against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Rollins. Portis a screen on Giddey. Here's Rollins. Bangs home the trifecta. Rollins got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
MP, no good.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside, Jordan. Back to Giddey. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Vucevic. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Washington kicks to Giddey. Williams passes to Washington. Knocks down the 3 ball. Washington's got 8.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Portis a screen on Washington. Here's Dosunmu. And there it is for him.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Giddy with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Kicks it out to MP. Shoots it. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Portis. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan with it. He has 45 points. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Dosunmu. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dosunmu's got 5 points in the quarter.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
The fader. That one, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Giannis against Williams. Williams with the steal. Here's Washington. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. He's got 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now, here's Portis. He's got 14. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Back to Jordan. Stolen by Jackson. From 10 feet out and misses it off the right side of the rim. Chicago has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's MP. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my. 2 physical points from MP, and you know he'll continue developing his strength.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Here's Rollins. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Sims is checked in, and the Bulls will go for a different look here. Hartenstein's checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Patrick Williams. Beasley's checked in for Washington, and it's White in for Josh Giddey. 4 on the clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Left side, Jordan. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Bucks have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 for the field here in the 3rd. Pass to Sims. Here's Rollins. Here's Portis. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Now here's Jordan. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Smith sets the pick for Beasley. Sinks the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now White, he's got 6. Beasley outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
To the paint, here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Jordan passes to Smith. Back to MP. Pass to Hartenstein. The tray. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Hartenstein.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Dosunmu with it. He's up against Beasley. Here's Here's Portis, and another basket for Milwaukee.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Pass to Beasley. Jordan against Jackson. MP passes to Hartenstein. Good on the bucket. Hartenstein's got 8 points.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Portis, the pass to Rollins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jackson against MP. Fades back. Again, Chicago.
Good shot right there by MP. I like when he seeks out his offense.
Portis is screen on White. Rollins the pass to Portis. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here is MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. Beasley with a clean look. Up again. And Hartenstein is right there.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Rollins. 5 points in the game. Sims the pass to Rollins. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Big group substitution. On the wing, Giannis. Covered by Smith. Trent can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Taking a look at the Bulls. White is out there with Smith. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Smith in at the power forward. Here's Portis. Following the basket by MP. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Trent can't hit.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Jordan finds Smith. Back to MP. Again, what an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Now here's Prince. Back to Trent. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Teams are realizing you have to account for MP on that defensive end, especially when you're going up near the hoop.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. Fades. Bounces high off the rim and drops. MP's got 57 points.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
It's Trent on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Outside, Jordan. And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive. He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Jordan against Trent. Hits it again. Wow.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 12-4 run. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Smith with a wide open look. Offline with his three.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Portis. Uses the glass to finish the way. Portis has got 14 points now in the second half.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
He's been relentless, and he's been doing it in a variety of ways. But right there, it's all about the hustle on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by MP. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And the Bucks with some changes. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Gary Trent. Jackson comes in for Brandon Boston. And Rollins subbed in for Prince. Now here's Jackson. Giannis outside. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 14-6 run. Got that bucket in no time at all.
MP works to refine his shooting mechanics every day, and it shows up in his game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
White against Rollins. Pass to Jordan. White looking around. Here's Hartenstein. Defended by Dosunmu. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Now Portis. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's defended by Hartenstein. Screen by Giannis. Inside. And he goes right over Hartenstein and slams it down.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now here is Smith. Pass to MP. In the corner, Smith with it. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Giannis passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
MP with it. And there's the drive.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Portis for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Back to MP. Out to the right wing. Hartenstein finds White. Drills it from outside.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Smith, the pass to Smith. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Portis against Jordan. Shoots over Portis. Good, he hits again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. But he is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain him. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jordan.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now, here's Portis. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Jordan. Going in. Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Woo! I told you I was going to posterize, bro. I hope they got a good picture, though. Wait, what did Austin say about the mural?
He said the photo is already going viral, bro. He's reaching out to some artists. You know, they're hoping to have the design ready by next month.
Yeah. What if we put a mural in every city, like the billboards?
You want a 10-story mural of yourself in every NBA city.
Yeah, it's provocative, you know? It'll get the people talking.
I can't argue with that.